Okay, I'm Stephen John Bateman. I'm 57 years old. The experience I had was good. I came, Anne offered. Well, she did not. Well, she kind of offered to let me come with her and to guide me on the trek. And it is a hard trek up to the top of this big mountain, Kilimanjaro, and at times it's difficult to do two jobs, to walk yourself and to guide me as well, and to tell me where to put my feet so that I don't fall over or fall down the mountain. So from day one, the guides were really good. They said if there was any help that they could give, just to ask them. The people around the camp, the porters and everyone from Zara Tours, they watched and they saw how Anna helped me, and they need no words of instruction or anything. They do it intuitively. They just help out where it's needed, and at sometimes they call me Babu, grandfather, but and sometimes they call Anne Bibi, which we're not too happy about, but but it's good. And then we're coming up to the summit day on Kilimanjaro, and I'm thinking it's not fair to Anne to guide me up and to have the best chance to get to the top herself as well.
Yes.
So I talked to Dixon, the head guide, the chief guide on the tour, and Dixon said no problem. Wow. He said no problem, and at the start of the summit day, Remy, the assistant guide, he started to help me, and then Dixon took over, and I don't know, I couldn't have done it without them. Obviously, I couldn't see where I was going, so they just tell me, they help me, and it's a dream I get to the top because of them. On the night of summiting, it was kind of like in a dream. I could still put one foot in front of the other and it still felt okay, but it's kind of like a dream. There are people coming past you, they've already been to the top, they're coming down, and you're just thinking, I've just got 200 meters or whatever to go, and I'll be there, and that's it. And I'm thinking as well, we're going back down to Kibo Hut afterwards. I'm thinking down the scree, we can slide down the scree. That's going to be big fun for me. When we got to the top, and Anne was there as well, we hugged, and Anne told me she had a tear in her eye, and I also had a tear in my eye. Oh. No, I planned with Annie, as she said, after her friends, when she agreed, she said that it would be okay if I came along. But before that, I've heard of Kilimanjaro. It's the biggest mountain in Africa. I think it's the biggest probably in the world, one of the biggest climbs, because it goes up so high from nearly sea level. So it's a mountain that has mystery, it's a mountain that has a history, it's in a continent that is that I've visited only briefly before, so all these things draw me towards Mount Kilimanjaro. And since I've arrived in Tanzania, I've had nothing but friendliness and help from all the people here.
I'm Anne Till. I come from North Wales. I've known Steve for about 2 years. I've known his wife Jackie for far longer. I've guided Steve on one long trek before in the United Kingdom. It was much easier than this one. It was the Hadrian's Wall walk, but this is the first long high trek I've done with Steve. It was very, very hard. The last day, I don't think I would have managed to get to the top of Kilimanjaro and guiding Steve, because I'm not strong enough. So we had help, and Dixon from Zara Tours guided Steve on that day. Up to then, I think we'd be going fine, Steve.
We had, yes.
Yeah.
You've been a great help to me up to then. It was good, but it was important to you to get to the top as well.
That's a good thing. Hmm. So, okay. Do you for how long you've been knowing Steve?
About 2 years.
About
I first started thinking in about January or February this year.
uh-huh.
I've always wanted to climb Kilimanjaro, and I thought if I don't do it now, I'll be too old.
And how old are you now, Mom?
I'm 58.
58. Oh, that's a hard one. Okay, so you started. It was you alone, or you did it with Steve? The planning.
No, I did it alone to start with, and I asked my friends, do they want to come with me? And 2 friends who were with me in school,
Yeah.
Anne and Alwena,
Yeah.
they said they wanted to come. And then a bit later, Steve said yes, he would like to come as well.
Mm-hmm.
So there were 4 of us who flew out last Saturday.
That's a great thing.
Yes.
And how did you find Zara Tours at first? Where did you find them? Because you've never known Zara Tours. How did you come with Zara Tours?
On the internet, I searched for different companies, and Zara Tours were well recommended.
Mm-hmm.
And I thought some of the British companies were using Zara Tours anyway,
Mm-hmm.
so we might as well book direct with Zara Tours. So
Zara Tours.
that's what I did. Wrong guy.
Wrong guy.
Yes, we took 7 days. We took 1 day's acclimatization in Mawenzi town.
Mm-hmm. That was a good one, and I know
Yes.
it was a hard one. Okay, during the trekking time, how was this service of Zara Tours and all the porters and the guys?
Oh, very good. They were very good. They everything we needed, everything we wanted, we asked for. They provided for us. All the guides and the cooking, the porters carried all our bags. I don't think we could have done it carrying heavy bags. So no complaints at all. I would recommend Zara Tours to all my friends.
Thank you so much.